So here we are on the Spinal Tap channel. Sorry, we're on the Next Level Guitar channel.
That guitar can't be played!
Can't
Don't
be
even
played.
look at it!
Yeah. This is Nigel from nextlevelguitar.com. As always, the amps are on 11. And what we have for you today is a very straightforward lick that involves hammer-ons and pull-offs, and is a way that you can build some speed, and is a very straightforward way to sound fast, if that's your bag, baby. So what we'll do is we'll start with me showing you what it is. So here's the lick. So that was a lick, and what I'm going to do now again is as usual, pull it apart. But one of the points to make from this is you can do it anywhere you like. You can do it in any scale, any key you like, and it's the hammer-ons and pull-offs without actually picking them that gives you that speed. If you want to pick them as well, you need to develop a lot more speed in your right hand. But what we'll do now is start the lick here, and we're starting on the 5th fret of the B string, and then we're just pulling off, hammering on and pulling off, and I'm only picking the first note. So I'm only picking one note, and that's where some of the speed comes from. It's all left hand. So this is the 7th fret of the G string, and what I'm doing is I'm picking two notes. I'm picking the starting note on the E, that's all I'm doing. I'm pulling off, hammering on, pulling off.
Build up the speed, right?
And then you just build up the speed.
Yeah.
And you can add in little bits of your own, but this lick goes from. So when we're going to change it, we can do this as many times as we'd like. When we're going to change it, we're going to change the hammer on. So we're going to hammer on. So we're hammering on. So we're starting with the hammer on, dropping down to the G string, and then we're hammering on, using the pinky to hammer on the 9th fret on the B string. So that gives it a little bit of a minor flavour. So we're going from the bottom, the starting bit that we can do fairly quickly. So essentially what we have is we have a fragment of the A minor scale with a major 7th, which is the 9th fret on the B string. So how do we play that next bit? Once we've gone up to that major 7th, we pull on, hammer on and pull off again the 6th fret on the B string, go back down to the 7th fret on the G string, then fret the 5th fret on the G string, and then hammer on and pull off to the 7th fret, slide the first finger down to the 4th fret, hammer on, pull off, move to the 2nd, down to the 1st. And we can bend that 1st fret back to the 2nd and add some vibrato at the end. So we're going to finish there. So slowly, this is what we're trying to achieve. While it's a reasonable lick, The whole point of this is to show you how you can use hammer-ons and pull-offs to build up a little bit of speed in your playing. And obviously we all advise to start off slow and build up speed and build up accuracy. So be accurate with your playing, and accuracy can then be sped up. Don't be sloppy and fast. Be accurate and slow to start with, and then you can build up speed fairly straightforwardly if you practice doing it. So just from the position where we started from here, it's all hammer-ons and pull-offs, and I'm not hitting anything with my This Might As Well Go Home. And when you're pulling off, especially if you're pulling off with your pinky, you do need a bit of strength in your hand. You need to exercise putting everything on the fretboard. You need to get a bit of speed, and you get a bit of strength in this part of your hand, as well as just in your first couple of fingers. So you're pulling down when you're pulling off. Practice one finger at a time. Just practice adding in fingers, and once you can get it we can just do 4 frets to start with. Just practice doing the hammer-ons and the pull-offs. Forget all about picking. You can pick the first note. Then you can start adding in different sequences. Play around on the fretboard. Go to some different scales. I'm sitting in A minor here. You can go anywhere you like. Go any scale you like. Practice with all your 4 fingers. Don't just do... Practice with your 3rd finger, but most importantly practice with your pinky, because we're all pretty weak with our pinkies. And once you practice the scales and you can get them in sequence, then you can start pulling them out of sequence and it stops sounding like a scale. And we all like to stop sounding like scales if we possibly can. So this has been Nigel for nextlevelguitar.com. Thanks for watching.